Hello, Emma here. Thank you for joining me in the studio again for some short movement on yoga for runners. So maybe you've just been for a run, or you're gonna go for a run, or maybe today is an off day and you're looking for something else. Join me on your mat. At the back of your mat, come to a kneeling position and rise up on your toes, tucking your toes under, just to stretch out really nicely the bottom of those feet. Take a few breaths here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And on your next inhale, raise your arms overhead. Exhale, bringing your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale your hands to heart center in prayer. One more time. Inhale your hands overhead, allowing them to touch. Exhale your hands to heart center. Coming forward onto your hands to get off of your toes. Tucking your toes under again. Bring your right leg forward. You're still on your left knee, but your right leg is forward. We'll just do some lunging here. Be wary of your knee, be cautious. Make sure it stays above your ankle or just before and it doesn't reach over your ankle. You can place your hands on the ground here for some support as you lunge forward. A low crescent lunge. And then exhale, extending your right leg back. Thinking about keeping your hips square. Lowering your head just a little bit. And then inhale, coming forward to a lunge. Exhale, extending that right leg straight. Inhale forward to lunge. And exhale, straightening that right leg, really stretching through the hamstrings. Bring your right leg back to meet your left, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So your left leg will be forward, coming into a lunge on the left side. Exhale, extending through that left leg. Inhale, forward to lunge. Exhale, straightening the left leg. One more time. Inhale, forward to lunge. Exhale, straightening that left leg. Maybe you can bend over it just a bit. And then bringing your left leg back to meet your right, keeping your feet as they are, coming up, rising on your knees, putting your hands to your lower back, palms into your lower back. Press your hips forward just slightly and lift your gaze, breathing here. Deep breaths in and out. Feel free to close your eyes if it's comfortable. And then coming back to neutral. Placing your hands on your mat in front of you, coming into a down dog. Walking your feet out, adjusting your hands if you need to. Feel free to make some movements here, coming into your body. Maybe roll forward into plank, back into down dog, and then find some stillness. On an inhale, bring your right leg in for half pigeon. However that looks for you. If your knee is approaching a 90-degree angle, make sure you keep your foot flexed, but you'll notice that if your knee and your leg and your foot point more on an angle, you can't point your foot. You can't flex your foot, and that's okay. That's not what should be happening in that pose. So feel free to stay here with an inclined upper body, or you can relax over that right leg. Breathing here. And then inhaling back to neutral, swing that right leg around so that swing your left leg around so that your left foot comes to the outside of your right thigh. Hug that left leg into with your right arm. Find a gentle twist here. Return to neutral, placing your hands towards your right side, coming up and doing that fancy twist from last week's video, coming all the way around. You'll note that your right leg is now over your left leg, so opposite. Hold your right knee in with your left elbow and open for a twist to the right. Thinking about your sit bones connecting with the earth equally on both sides here. We're not looking for a big twist, just gentle. Returning to neutral. And then swing your right leg back, coming into half pigeon on the left side. The repeated motion of step after step after step, such as when running or walking or hiking for long distances, can create really tight hips. So breathe wherever you are. And relax. Return to a neutral spine now, swinging your right leg around so the right knee is on top of the left knee. Inhale your arms overhead. And exhale very gently. Your left arm will come to the outside of your right leg. Find a twist. Staying upright with your spine. And then return to neutral. Place your hands gently on the earth or moving towards the earth. And then gently lean over those legs. Your knees are moving towards being stacked here, but I think many people will find their stacked legs look more like this. That's okay. Be where you are and breathe. And then returning to an upright spine, extending your legs in front of you again, keeping your knees bent. Inhale, your arms up overhead, extending throughout your spine. Exhale, forward fold, knees bent generously. Inhale back to a neutral spine. Placing the right leg under your left. So you're moving towards stacked knees again with bent legs. Inhaling your arms overhead. Take that twist to the left. Gentle here. And then returning to neutral, placing your hands lightly on the earth or moving towards the earth, bending gently over your bent knees. When you're here, you could also take your toes in your hands if you'd like. Then inhale, returning to neutral, stretching your legs out long, and coming down to the mat. Placing your hands on your belly, just notice your breath for a moment. Allow your feet to relax. Bring your right knee into your chest, giving it a little hug. And then bringing it across your body for a supine twist. In this twist, think about leaving your right shoulder down on your mat, which might mean your right leg doesn't reach as close to the ground. That's okay. Just think about grounding that shoulder. Inhale, returning to center. Switching legs, hug your left leg in to your chest. And then bring it across your body for a supine twist to the left. Again, your left shoulder will be making contact with the mat. right hand is just assisting gravity to bring your left knee towards the earth. Returning to neutral on an inhale, hug both knees in. Rock front to back, giving your spinal muscles a little massage. And then pressing your feet to the sky as though you're standing on the ceiling, bending your knees, and taking your big toes and your peace fingers, or your feet in your hands for happy baby. Or maybe you grab your ankles today. Wherever you are, that's okay. You can rock right to left, massaging that lower back. Thinking about bringing your knees again towards the earth. Strong through your feet. Thank you for joining me for that brief sequence in Yoga for Runners. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any requests, make them below. Otherwise, thank you for joining me. The light and the love in me honors the light and the love in you. Namaste.